Hello, this is Levistro, the Dragon of Cyberspace, coming to you with all the news, tips, and tricks within the gaming spectrum. Have you heard the 2025 buzz on X about YouTube's restricted mode censoring your favorite videos and content creators? Today I'm diving into these claims and showing you how to slay this so-called censorship beat. Hold on tight, because we're taking flight. Let's jump into the fire. Back in August, my friend and Dragoncast guest, Nobody, has posted on X that he was shocked about YouTube was labeling your channel as 18 plus, hiding videos and calling it a class action lawsuit waiting to happen. They blame restricted mode, tied to a child verification rules. To be fair, I wouldn't really let my son watch his content, or mine for that matter, or most people that I watch or that you watch. We're not really kid friendly. But as I told him, this was nothing new. I've been harping on reading YouTube's terms of services, as always, and I'm against their ID rules too. Hell, I did a video on YouTube Kids' data lawsuit, but the controversy died. I thought we were done over with it. And then, on September 7th, Stuttering Craig from Side Scroller shared a video about a downtick in creator views.
So I've seen a lot of YouTubers talking about the downtick in their channels based off some changes that YouTube's made. And it's been built around this restricted mode that YouTube implemented that apparently has been just added to people, just got turned on to a lot of people's accounts. I thought to myself, how bad could it really be? And then I actually looked at it, and what I'm about to show you is legitimately shocking. I saw it and my jaw dropped when I saw this. This is amazing. Let me just pull up our channel here, just to kind of show you exactly what we're looking at. So here's our channel. You can see a lot of videos. We post 2 to 3 a day. Just kind of pay attention to these right here. You see the view count. We traditionally were doing between 15, maybe 10 to 20,000 views a video. Obviously that's seen a tremendous downtick. It's like, are we wrong? Or, you know, it's one of those like, are you wrong? Are we wrong? Do people not care about us? So you start like questioning yourself as you go in. But it turns out when you go up and you scroll down here to restricted mode, this is with it off. Let me just kind of show you what it looks like on. So pay attention to the videos down there. Notice the most recent video, if restricted mode is turned on, was 7 days ago, 10 days ago, 13 days ago, 2 weeks ago. These videos did not perform well at all either, right? But you can kind of see what happened here. These videos are 1 month ago. Take a look at this. I click on live. The most recent live stream that popped up is from 1 year ago. So there is a 0% chance that you're getting our live streams right now. Everybody who has a live stream has seen this dip down. I am shocked by this, to say the least. But let's just go and look at like another one, a very popular channel, Cinemassacre. I've known James forever. This is before restrictive mode has turned on. Let's just go ahead and turn restrictive mode on for him. And let's just see kind of what happens here. Phantom of the Opera, Wildlife Classics. So his most recent Mario Paint video wasn't seen at all. Let's go and take a look at Critical Drinker here. Most recent video. He's always going to do well. He's super smart guy, mega talented. Critical Drinker. Just taking a look, see what happens here on the refresh. Okay, 2 months ago, the most recent video popped up. 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Now let's just take a look at Asmongold. This is before restricted mode was turned on. Most recent video, 6 days. He's got a great team over there, producing lots of really good videos. But let's just see what happens with restricted mode turned on with a refresh here. See what happens. 11 days, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks, 2 months ago. So you can see things are affecting everybody, and it's insane. When you see YouTubers complain, they're like, "Oh, my views are down." Yeah, because they're producing videos that you're not even seeing. YouTube isn't even serving it up. So once again, go into your restricted mode and go turn it off. Once I think it's important to show you guys exactly how to flip this around, because it is a drastic change. Go up here to your upper corner, go up here, click this, go to restricted mode. If it's on, flip it off, and you'll see all of a sudden, wow, videos just start showing up again. It's crazy. But I'll tell you this. YouTube is a very finicky bitch.
Smash JT quote tweeted it saying this needs to be fixed ASAP. On September 10th, The Gamer dropped a bombshell restricted mode is hiding PlayStation trailers like Borderlands 4 and Wolverine. These aren't NSFW streams, they're PG-13 promos. Others worry that creators will tiptoe around keywords to avoid being shadow banned in Minecraft. Catch my drift? Gamers are calling this censorship and claiming that restricted mode turns itself on or that YouTube is gaslighting us with a secret plot. I respect a lot of these creators. I'm one myself. But let's put down the pitchforks and try to debunk this with some facts. Alright, so let's shed some light on restricted mode. It's not some 2025 villain. It's been around since 2010, but don't take my word for it. Here's the YouTube page itself. For 15 years, this optional filter has blocked mature content. Drugs, sex, violence, war, crime, politics, or even profanity. For parents in schools or workplaces. It is toggled in your settings profile. Go to Profile, Settings, Restricted Mode, and you toggle it on or off. It's off by default for personal accounts, but networks like schools or ISPs can lock it in. The AI scans titles, tags, or flagged content. If a video mentions war or something controversial or even swears, it might get zapped. 90% of my video streams are hidden because I marked them not safe for kids. But also, I'm snarky, I tend to swear, and I like to demean people literally on my stream for humor. But mature gaming topics like nobodies and side scrollers or even Smash JT hit no. Their content often hits politics or culture war debate. Prime restricted mode target. Let's test it. I'm going to show you my channel. Okay, here we are. And we're going to put restricted mode on. As you can see, a lot of my videos are gone. When we turn it off, all my videos come back on. Now let's go look at side scrollers. I'll turn it off. And I'll turn it on. Now here we'll use some people that would be on the opposite end of the spectrum. Some far left channels. As you can see here, when we turn it on, it seems like this channel doesn't post anything. But when we turn it on, everything's there. Politics or mature themes get flagged, no matter what tribe you're on. Is the AI overzealous? Yeah, sure. YouTube's AI is garbage. Is it censorship, however? No. It's a sloppy filter doing its job since 2010. Turning itself on claim? I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to say that's a myth. Okay, it's enabled by users, schools, or ISPs, or you forgot you toggled it. There is no purple hair conspiracy sneaking into your settings. We're not that important. I wasn't shocked about it when I heard about this news because I read the TOS. This is why I harp on it. My army days had taught me to read the fine print before agreeing to anything. When I started streaming, I studied YouTube's terms of service to avoid bans. It spells out restricted mode's rules. But okay, you didn't turn it on. It magically happened. That's not how it works, but I'll just humor you. Okay? Here's how you fix it. You just go to YouTube, click your profile, hit settings, find restricted mode, and switch it off. If it's still on, check youtube.com/check_content_restrictions to see if your network's locking it. On a school Wi-Fi, try a personal device or ask your admin. Test it, like I did, Search for something that's controversial or go to your favorite channels with the restricted mode on and then off. Bam, it's back. And creators, I understand that we all have to comply with the COPPA laws, especially with YouTube's policies. But understand, when you mark your videos not safe for kids, a lot of your videos won't be showing up on restricted mode. And if you say something in the titles that's demeaning, or you talk about violence, sex, drugs, and all that stuff, yeah, this video is going to be restricted because I mentioned those words. Understand that your content's going to be restricted. It's not censorship. It's making sure kids don't see these things, and that's why it's in restricted mode. Do I agree with censorship? No. I've always been vehemently against that stuff. But I always agreed with a filter in case kids are watching the show. In the end, parents have to be responsible for their kids. I say this so many times. To me, restricted mode is a valuable tool. Could it be abused? Yes. And read the terms of service. As I had stated before, it has saved me from bans and clarified YouTube's rules so far, knock on wood. I still don't understand the terms of service, but I agree to comply by them. It is a contract agreement with me. If I go to your house, for an example, I would have to obey your rules of your house. So if you told me I can't smoke inside your house, or I have to take my shoes off when I get into the door, well, if I want to come inside your house, I would have to literally follow those rules. I would have to make sure I don't smoke in your house. I have to make sure I take off my shoes when I get into the house. All those kinds of things. It's a term of respect. And if I don't follow those rules, you have the right to kick me out. Same with YouTube. No, I don't like defending corpos, and YouTube has a lot to answer for. I 100% agree. But I want them to be answering for things that are actually wrong, not things that people are trying to blame them for because they didn't read the terms of service. But what do I know? To some people or students, I'm just some gooner perv who wants porn. It's not like I consistently push customers' awareness, not hyped up narratives that hurt creators. I'm a veteran who swore to defend the Constitution, even for corporals like YouTube, so I stick to the facts over conspiracies to protect our gaming community. My videos prove I'm all about transparency, not nonsense. Some might say Levistra is hiding too much, that feels like censorship, and I get it. The AI grabs legit gaming videos, and it's frustrating, but that's not censorship. It's a user-controlled filter acting dumb. You can turn it off. Others might argue, my restricted mode won't turn off. That's usually a network issue. Schools or employers lock it. You might want to check that diagnostics page or ask your admin. Okay? I don't know what to tell you, but I've never had my restricted mode automatically turn on. And until I have evidence to the contrary, it's kind of hard for me to believe without some facts and evidence. I'm sorry. I don't want to call you a liar, but without proof, I can't look into it. Another pushback is my content is great, so it must be restricted mode's fault. Personally, my channel is small, with steady views for a year covering niche gaming topics. The Gamer, Stuttering Craig, Smash JT, and others make awesome stuff, but streams in gaming is competitive. Okay? Trending videos like Starfield mods, Silk Song leaks, or even talking about a certain journalist for a year straight might not be popular in like another day or two, or people just get tired of hearing about, so they move on to other subjects. My views aren't viral either, but I don't blame filters. I know my focus isn't always trending. Hell, the last one I made that was over 2K views was a themed content policy update from last year. I have yet to match that because I don't talk politics. I talk about what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about isn't always interesting. But there you have it. YouTube restricted mode isn't a 2025 censorship Souls boss. It's a 15-year-old filter with bad aim. Lead Out the Gamer, Nobody, Stuttering Craig, and Especially T are awesome, but this isn't new. This is basically, in my personal opinion, them not looking up the fucking rules. And embarrassed that they didn't read the terms of service and trying to push this. But that's my personal opinion, of course. Read the terms of service, test all the things, hold what's true, and be shrewd about outrageous claims, especially political ones, without evidence even from creators we love. Hell, test what I'm saying. Challenge my rhetoric. I encourage it. Outrage is fine, but check the facts first or you risk being branded a liar. hurting our community and becoming like those old Kotaku journalists exposed in a culture war. But what do you think? Put your comments below, and as always, happy gaming.
Worlds clash in endless collision. Gaming news with a fierce precision. With a spark so wild it breaks the norm. In the tempest's eye, a cyberstorm. Reclaim gaming in Dragon Cast. Fire breathing wide, screaming loud. The Vistro's here to shake the crowd.